Jacob Portman's grandpa was the most fascinating man he knew, and because of his grandpa's extraordinary stories, Jacob wanted to grow up and be an explorer. As Jacob got older, he began to realize that many of the stories his Grandpa Portman told him just simply could not be true. Or could they? In Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs, Jacob Portman spends his days working at Smart Aid, a job he hates but will never get fired from because his family owns the business. One day while at work, Jacob gets a frantic phone call from his grandfather. "Jacob, is that you?" "Hi, Grandpa Portman." "Jacob, thank God. I need my key." "Where's my key?" He sounded upset and out of breath. "What key?" "Don't play games with me," he snapped. "You know what key." "You probably just misplaced it." "Your father put you up to this," he said. "Just tell me. He doesn't have to know." "Nobody put me up to anything." I tried to change the subject. "Did you take your pills this morning?" "They're coming for me, understand? I don't know how they found me after all these years, but they did. What am I supposed to fight them with, the goddamn butter knife?" It wasn't the first time I'd heard him talk like this. My grandfather was getting old, and frankly, he was starting to lose it. The signs of his mental decline had been subtle at first, like forgetting to buy groceries or calling my mother by my aunt's name. But over the summer, his encroaching dementia had taken a cruel twist. The fantastic stories he'd invented about his life during the war, the monsters, the enchanted island, had become completely, oppressively real to him. He'd been especially agitated the last few weeks, and my parents, who feared he was becoming a danger to himself, were seriously considering putting him in a home. For some reason, I was the only one who received these apocalyptic phone calls. As usual, I did my best to calm him down. "You're safe. Everything's fine. I'll bring over a video for us to watch later. How's that sound?" "No, stay where you are. It's not safe here." Jacob calls his friend Ricky for a ride and leaves work to check on his grandpa. When they arrive at the house, it looks like it's been ransacked. Grandpa Portman's things are everywhere. Ricky notices a slice through the screen door. Jacob runs out into the woods behind the house searching for his grandpa. He finds him barely alive, face down, soaked with blood. As he fades away, Grandpa Portman says, "Go to the island, Jacob. Here it is not safe." Jacob saw something in the woods that day that no one else could. The nightmares of Grandpa Portman's death continue to haunt Jacob. He begins to see Dr. Golan, a psychiatrist, to help him deal with it and the images he saw that day that Grandpa died. After discovering one of Grandpa Portman's letters with the return address from Cairnholm Island in Wales, Jacob sets off on a journey to solve the mystery of his grandpa's death. While on his journey, Jacob finds the pictures and stories Grandpa Portman shared with him may not just be a figment of his imagination. Find out if Jacob solves the mystery by reading Mrs. Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs.